Hi YouTube, thank you so much for tuning to another video. My name is Reginald, this is Clever with Cash. On my channel you'll find videos about personal finance, budgeting. So this video is going to be a recap of my August budget. I'm just going to go through my expenses and let you know how the month went of August. So looking at August, my budget right now, looks like I stayed on budget pretty much. I didn't have any major hiccups. I did have some things that I purchased during this month. So I did purchase my ring floodlight, and I installed it myself, which I'm a little shocked about. Because the first time I did it, I put the ladder on the side of the house and I opened the ladder all the way up, and the ladder slid down the bricks and I fell and hurt myself. This was in January. So this time I went up the ladder and I made sure it was a triangle shape, and I went up and I changed it myself. And I like this light because it's a solar light. I didn't have to deal with the electrical wires while being up there. So I just stuffed those inside. So I was really excited about that. It makes me feel more secure at home to have that ring floodlight, even though I stay in a safe neighborhood. And I did buy other lights to place around the backyard that were motion sensor as well. I bought a ring doorbell, which I am completely obsessed with the ring doorbell. I did buy a Texas sage, which is a native plant. So I'm very excited about the Texas sage. I've been talking about native plants like crazy. Yeah, I'm excited to see it grow bigger, and then also the butterflies and all the beautiful pollinators that will come to it. And I also bought seeds, and I bought some organizational things as well. And that was pretty much it for my budget for August. Sometime in the future, in September, I will be treating myself to a $150 shopping spree, which seems like so little to some people, but for me it's so much. For clothes, I want to buy clothes for work. Because I did pass my educational diagnostician test, which is something I've been doing since June of 2020. I've been in school for that, and then I finished in May of 2021, but I didn't take my test until August. I'm completely certified. Even though I'm going to continue this school year out as a classroom teacher, I'm excited because that's going to open so many more opportunities for me doing educational diagnostician. I won't be in the classroom. I can be at multiple campuses if I would like, different grade levels, work for contracting job, which is something different than being a typical classroom teacher. So I feel that this was a great way for me to open doors for myself, because at sometimes I feel a little bit stuck with being a classroom teacher. Not that it's not a good job. I think it's a very noble profession, a very noble job. But I also want to learn more outside of the classroom. I've been teaching the same grade level for 6 years, and I've also been working in education for 11 years now. Well, this is my 11th year. So I just want something completely different. And this is my 7th year teaching 4th grade as well. So I want something different, and I'm excited about that. And I feel like it's more aligned with what I got my bachelor's and master's in psychology. So I feel like it's sort of a merge between those. I'll be doing testing for students to see if they qualify or they have a learning disability. So I'm excited about that, and I feel like it will change my career trajectory as well. Net worth update. I am very excited to say that my net worth this month is over $80,000, and that's insane because the last time I shared my net worth, I believe it was I think it was 50,000, but it jumped. The market value of my house went up according to the Z estimate, and I've also, my retirement account has gone up. Now it says my average return rate for this year has been 14%, and I just started contributing to that as well. And I can't say that it's just investments. It's mostly my home. My home is just shooting up my net worth so much. I'm excited that my net worth is, I believe, $85,000 now. I will double check that and screenshot it for you. I would screen record for personal capital, but personal capital just has a bunch of your account information. So if I show my assets, it will show my bank account, where my bank is, the last 4 digits of my bank account. So I am very proud of myself because this time last year I was looking for a home. Actually, I think I put in an offer on this home. Yes, I had put in an offer on my home that I live in now by then. However, I was still paying off my debt. I was on my debt snowball. I was working 5 jobs at the time. I was teaching. I had my own tutoring business. I was tutoring for 2 other businesses at the time. And I also worked for the Census Bureau as an enumerator. That was a lot to juggle, even though I was working virtually for one of my tutoring jobs and for teaching. That was a lot to juggle. So this time last year, I was really working hard, and I don't know, it just feels so great to not me about to cry. I don't know, it just feels so great To have $85,000 net worth. For some people that may not seem like a lot, but for me it is a lot. And it's not to brag. This process has been very humbling for me. Paying off debt, because I've been very open about financial mistakes that I've made. I've been very open about my debt itself. And it isn't always comfortable to be vulnerable and open about those things. But now I talk about money freely, and I think because talking about money is so taboo, especially here in America, I think that probably makes people uncomfortable that I'm just so free to talk about money. But I have no shame in talking about money, especially because my salary is public. I am a teacher, so anyone knows my salary. That's not to say they know the other jobs and where my other income comes from, but I've been pretty open about it. So like I said, I feel like I'm rambling on. But I feel like this process has been very humbling. I remember going from having Sprint phone to going to having Metro PCS phone. And I just thought that Metro was just, I just had this snooty elitist attitude that Metro was such, for poor people to have those sorts of phones. And I actually was one of those broke people that I thought I was not. And so it was a humbling experience to go to that. And not only did I go from having an iPhone, I don't remember which iPhone I was on at that time. I think it was 8. Is there an iPhone 9? I don't think there's a 9. I don't know. It was 8 or 9, whatever iPhone that is. I was on that iPhone, and then not only did I go from Sprint to Metro, I also downgraded to an iPhone 5C. So people would make fun of me all the time, talking about my iPhone, like, why is your phone so little? It would be frustrating. I would be annoyed, very annoyed, because I'll be like, why are you talking about my phone? Like, is it that serious? But I guess that was a way of people just, joking around. But that was humbling. And then I kind of learned to just play it off and be like, oh yeah, it is kind of small, huh? I'll be like, I know, right? They'll be like, what phone is that? I'll be like, oh, I don't know. Just play it off. But it's been very humbling. I've upgraded my phone since, but I don't have an iPhone 11. I still have an iPhone 10. Or I don't even have a 12. I think you're on the 12 now. I don't know. I'm not very much into that. So that has changed my perspective as far as even that little thing like that has changed my life completely. And then I remember just not being able to afford gas to put in my car because I was constantly mismanaging my money. And here I was with, I didn't finish my master's by then. I was working on my master's degree, kinda, but I was a college graduate and I could barely afford those things. And it wasn't about my salary. Well, part of it is about my salary, but it was about the amount of debt that I had. And I just look at my life now from 2000. I think I started this journey in 2018. I had not finished my master's degree. And the only thing I had was my thesis. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna kill it. I just started killing life, crushing life since then. Wait, I shouldn't say killing life. Okay, that's a little morbid. Anyway. Oh, God. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, so I've been very much, I just feel like I've been on fire since then. Not the whole time. I'm not saying that it's all been great, but I just felt like I just had a complete desire just to get the things that I want out of life. Reflecting on it now, it's a great experience to reflect now because I am proud of myself because I've been kind of doubting myself these last couple months because I am a teacher. And I always grew up thinking like, oh my gosh, I make straight A's. I was going to be a doctor. I was going to be a lawyer or engineer. And here I am teaching. And it's not the most respected career. I'm not going to lie. And it's not the most paying career. So whether I could be working extra hard and still be getting paid the same amount as someone who doesn't work hard. So yeah, this last couple weeks I haven't been feeling well about myself, but now that I'm thinking about where I am today and what the moment that I'm in, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling a lot more hopeful. For more videos about personal finance and to help you with your debt-free journey, or even if you want money management tips, follow me. Also make sure to hit the like button if you found this video to be helpful.